Hey guys, it's your girl Mandy. Happy Friday, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Have you guys been? How you doing? Thank you all those that checked up on me, because the last video I made, I stated I wasn't so strong. A lot of you reached out, a lot of you asked how I've been, and a lot of you wished me well. And I just want to say thank you, and thank you for the constant support. Thank you for the care. Thank you for the love. I can't even thank you guys enough. Okay, so today I want to have a little conversation as usual, and I want to give some security tips. I want to talk about safety today. I want to bring something to our notice, something that we're all, I'll say majority of us are guilty of, but we do it unconsciously. And I just want you to know that sometimes one unconscious, careless act can cost you a lot. Sometimes can even cost you your life. So I'm going to be sharing in details what this is, and I'm going to be backing it up with a story. And I won't call it a story, it's actually a true life experience or a true life event. It happened to my friend, not me. But then it's something that I know that a lot of people have been doing, a lot of people are guilty of. So what I want to talk about is answering phone calls when you're in public. For those of you like me that use public transport a lot, answering phone calls when you're in public is highly dangerous. It's not so safe, especially when it has to do with business calls, especially when it has to do with money, especially when it has to do with goods, especially when it has to do something valuable. It's not safe because you don't know who the next person is. You don't know what the next person has in mind. You don't know the kind of mindset the next person has. You understand? You might be free. Yes, you can be a free person. You don't have anything. You don't have any bad plans for anybody. But some people are opportunists. The moment you open just small gate for them, they have entered like this, and I don't blame them. And so sometimes it baffles me. Always call the government. Should be told, majority of our problems is not even the government, it's us, humanity. Because this one has nothing to do with the government. Because me and you enter the same public transport. You don't see me book boats. We're using the same public. That's why I don't have plenty money. You don't see me driving car. So why do you want to steal from me? Why do you want to rob me? So answering phone calls when you're in public is highly dangerous, to be honest. Most times I prefer you text. Like me, what I do most times, like I don't like taking calls when I'm in public vehicle. And if it's urgent, I text the person. Sometimes if I text my siblings or my friend and I see that they're not responding, because I'll call their attention to it, I'm like, yeah, what's up, how far? Check your message, I send you a message. So the next person don't know what I'm talking about, so their mind might not just be there. But you draw their attention to you when you start talking about money, when you start talking about goods, when you start talking about something luxurious, anything that they know, if they put two and two together, they can get it from you. So then let me tell you guys a story. This one happened to my friend. Funny enough, that morning my friend called me. He was like, oh yeah, but what's up? How can he get to the airport in Port Harcourt? I was like, okay. I told him, okay, you don't want to use both, say yes. I said, okay, no wahala. I shall give him directions when he gets to it. But everybody, if you stay in Port Harcourt, you know this popular roundabout Obikwere, that flyover. Everyone knows that even in daytime that place is not safe, let alone at night. Though this one he was going in daytime. So like, okay, when you get there, you'll see vehicles going to Omagwa. You can get a vehicle from there, or even a tricycle, anyone. Or you can go to Poko. I just directed him. I told him, anyone, just make your choice. You to take you to that Omagwa roundabout, and there you can get to the airport. He said, okay, no wahala. So we shall just said, though he didn't tell me in details what he was going for. And I think I didn't ask. I always tease him. So even when we talked, I just laughed at him and stuff. So I didn't ask what he was going there for. And he didn't give me details. Because if he had given me details of what he was going there for, I would have advised him that, see, it's better you lose 10K and be safe than lose everything. Use both going and coming. Because airport road is always very lonely. Every Port Harcourt airport road is very lonely. Everybody knows that. It's not safe. It's one of the most dangerous places in Port Harcourt. So I think a few days later now, I texted him, and the response was cool, because we're supposed to do something together. And I was like, yo, what's up? I'm not heard from you since. He was like, I beg me to leave and say, no, be that one day where I'm now. It's not in a good place. I was like, what happened? He said, do I remember that day he told me he was going to the I said, yes. He said he was robbed. I was like, robbed? How? Now, details. He said when he got to that Obikwere roundabout, he saw a bike. I asked the bike man if the bike man could take him to the airport. The bike man said yes. And he now bargained with the bike man to take him to the airport and bring him back. I think they agreed for 2,000. The bike man said okay. First of all, in my head, I'm like, 2,000? That is, anyone who is familiar with Port Harcourt do that one alone is a red flag. Secondly, using bikes to airports, like lonely roads in Port Harcourt, is not safe. But he continued the story, that they agreed for 2K and the man carried him. Now look at where he continued to make mistake. So he had products he was going to supply to someone at the airport. He was working for someone and he had products. They sent him to supply he was sent to supply those products, and the person would give him cash and he would take it back to his boss. So he said when he boarded the bike man even started making him comfortable. They were gisting about, you guys know how you guys can turn, guys are the only people that say that they can find a brother and just football conversation with a stranger. So they even started talking about football. He was so comfortable. They're even yapping each other. I think they are they are finding different clubs. I don't know how you guys do it. So they continued talking and gisting and stuff. So he felt very comfortable. You get, and he made a call. The first phone call he answered. He was supposed to pick a laptop from somebody, right? Now the person called him. He was like, "Ah, guy, what's up?" He said. The person was calling to confirm he was still going to come and pick the laptop that day. He said yes, I was going to pick the laptop that day. That don't worry, that on his way back he will stop by. Now the person had told him, okay, if you're coming, please bring cash. Oh, look at where he made the mistake. And I said, I don't worry, that he's going to come because saying they go airport like this. And say, wait till you won't go supply. They go use cash pay him. So make you know what say he go carry cash come, because I think the guy didn't want transfer. And the bike man recorded it. He ended the call and they continued gisting and got to the airport. He made his delivery and came out. The bike was waiting for him. So when he came out and he boarded the bike back again, he saw one guy standing on the road, and that guy seemed to be the only person standing on that road. So he was even telling the bike man, say, oh God, this guy is standing, she could see car like this. So say, yeah, they're very lonely. He can say, say no. Then the bike man again not told him, wait, make we ask her. Really? Now, when I said make we ask him, then I got to that point. That's where he shouldn't have even let the bike man slow down. Like he missed out on a lot of things, but then it is what it is. When something wants to happen, you can't be too careful. So they slowed down, and the bike man then said to ask the guy, he started asking the guy that, since somebody is standing, then he go see vehicle, say, yeah, they're very lonely. And the next thing, the guy just told him, where the money? So he now laughed, thought it was a joke, just tapped the bike man and said, okay, make with you go. And the bike man was like, she be never you in the ass, say, where the money day? It was at that point he had messed up. See, maybe in the act. So he was like, and I don't understand, say which money? So the guy now brought out dagger. He's like, make you let us harm you, don't let us enjoy you. Where is the money? Bring it out. So he was trying to run away. The bike man blocked him. Then the guy brought out the dagger, though his phone was in his pocket. The money was inside a purse. He was carrying a purse. And he started dragging the purse with him. So he was trying to drag with them to buy time to see if maybe a vehicle could come and someone could like save him, but they were threatening to stab him if he doesn't let go of it. So when he saw that no one was coming and he didn't have a choice, and luckily for him, he had his phone and some extra change in his pocket, but the rest of everything was in that bag, his charger, the money, and what have you. So when he noticed that there was nothing he could do, he now left the bag to them, and the other guy entered the bike with the bike that brought him and left. And that was how he went home. I told him, I was like, thank God he came back to your life, because if you had dragged with them further, they would have stabbed you there. And because when you other airport, there are always bodies there. People that use it, most times you just see a body there for days. And I was like, if you had dragged with them for too long, they would have just stabbed you and left you by the roadside. I was like, thank God you didn't drag with them for too long. So this brings me to my warning. Please, my people, mind the way you answer phone calls in public vehicles. Whether bike or you see all these over friendly cab drivers or car riders, be careful with those people. Be careful of them, because sometimes they just want to gist. They're asking you questions. Especially those ones, even Bolt drivers, those ones that take you to your house, don't trust anybody. So they can just be asking you questions, because this one they're taking you to your house, they're asking you questions, you don't know who is who. They might arrange people, because this bike man made that call the moment he went inside. That's when he arranged everything. When he went inside to do the supply, that's when he had time to arrange everything for my friend Kokoma. And another mistake he made was, you shouldn't have used the same bike going and coming. And hence, he had something to do with money, huge amount of money like that. You should have just used the boat for safety. So please, there's some kind of risk we should not take. Most importantly, don't answer calls, especially when it has to do with business. Anything that is valuable to you, don't make such calls in public vehicles, because you don't know what the outcome will be. So guys, I'm going to give you another safety tips later. and it's going to be like a part 2. But this one, check to your friends, tell your friends, tell your loved ones, don't answer calls when you are in public vehicles. Very important. If it's so important, text the person. If the person keeps calling you, send a message, or you guys can chat. You can just you just need to reduce your phone screen. Yeah, some people, the public vehicles, they don't know how to mind their business. I've come across a lot of people. They'll just calmly be reading your chat, and I'm like, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? And when I turn, I'll look at the person, I'm like, okay, what is it? I just give them that kind of bombastic side eye, and they just focus. So you can just reduce like the brightness of your screen, send the message, and everybody's okay. They don't need to know what you do. They don't need to know what you have. Everybody should just calm down peacefully. The world is already unsafe enough. The place is already a lot of insecurities. So do well to protect yourself as much as you can. I know nobody can be too careful. We cannot be too careful, but the little you know you can do it. Pay attention to all these very small things. They are very important. You understand? Thank you. Love and light. Don't forget to share this video, safety tips, so that other people can learn too from it. And also invite people to follow my page, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Thread, Twitter, all my social media handles, Celebrating Mandy. That's it for this evening. Happy weekend once more. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Love and light.